Welcome back, everybody. Yeti Trades here. We are going to go over just a few of my trades today, and this is what happens when you trade and your mind's not clear. It's not in the right spot. I had a pretty rough weekend, and that is still affecting me mentally. So let's just dive in and look at these few trades that could have been a lot better. First one here is the Qs. So we'll get down on the 5 minute. So I took this one this morning as the 5 minute held these EMAs down here, big wicks suggesting buyers are here. So when this one came down, touched, and started pushing back up, I grabbed calls and I exited on this candle here. Which, I mean, I didn't like the action I was getting. The volume was dropping off, coming down, 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 down. I don't know if this is a real wick or not, but volume's coming down. Didn't like the way it was looking, so I went ahead and exited and left it alone. I drew this up this afternoon. This line right here, this is what I should have done in the morning. Let's put me a baseline off of the opening low of the 5 minute candle and watch this area hold, and I should have gone long again and tried to capture more of this move. And after missing that, you had a good flag here into the 9 EMA, steeper flag here back into the 9 EMA and go. You had another flag up here. Just a good solid trend day, but my head wasn't in the right spot to capture any of this. I was just capturing that small scalp, and I took about 15% move right here, and I entered pretty near the bottom of this candle. I'm sure if I would have gone long again down here, it would have been an even better price, but from my entry here up to the high, that was about a 300% move for the contracts. So missed out on a lot right there. Next one is Costco. I had this on my watch list from last night, and I was looking for it to go long at 525. We were getting some indecision. Let's see. Yeah, I was watching the 2 minute. We were getting some indecision right here around 525. So I wanted it to kind of form up and into the 9. This blue line right here. That's exactly what it did. Got a nice tight flag. This range got tighter, 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 and then it broke out. I entered as it broke the trend line. Came off the 9, broke the trend line. That's where I got my entry. And then I exited somewhere near the top of this one. I didn't give it the range it deserved because I wasn't thinking about it. You can see here how much it just kept going. It went from my entry point of 526 all the way up to 532. Again, head's not in the right spot, and to boot, Costco contracts would have anywhere from a 10 to 15 cent range. So as this was coming up and down, up and down, as up and down, the prices would swing pretty drastically. So I just wanted to cut it, take my profit, be done with it. Little did I know I was going to miss a 240% move all the way up, and then it just went sideways here. Be interesting to see with this consolidation into the last 2 hours here if it's going to gap up tomorrow or not. Might be in play again tomorrow, but really big move. It used up 175% of its ATR today. So monster move out of Costco. Z, this is one I'd been harping on for a while. I got into Z back here on Wednesday. So I entered here, calls, anticipating the breakout of this upper trend line that it had formed and kept rejecting. Was feeling pretty good here, and then it didn't hold. Was feeling pretty good here, and then it didn't hold. I added more down here, and then felt great. I've really been watching Z on the 15-minute this whole time, and for my swings, I like to see it hold above this pink line on the 15-minute, and even better on the 30-minute. This is the 50 MA. So bullish moves, I want to see it over. Bearish moves, I want to see it hold under. And it usually works out pretty well for a good move. So I added more here, then I added more on the dip this morning. And then I accidentally sold the entire lot right here. I meant to scale out. I wanted to scale as the day went on. You know, I was well above my original price for entry, but you know, after adding here and then adding here, I captured about a 18% move on it, and you know, left a lot on the table because it went to 120% on the high up here from what my average was. So I accidentally sold the entire lot right here. Lastly, AAP, Advanced Auto Parts, another one I've been harping on for a few days. I entered in right in this zone some calls, small amount, and it's because we came down and held these spots 3 times, and then Friday we sold off pretty hard. But it almost felt like, you know, this wasn't worth getting out over, meaning it wasn't going to hold. And then today I added a little bit more on this dip here, and then we broke over the trend line. So we tested it 4 times here, and then finally broke over today. We recaptured the 50 on the 15-minute and had a pretty good close into the day. So this one I'm still in, haven't sold anything on it, and hoping we get to 70 by maybe tomorrow or the next day if the overall continuation upward can keep pushing. Then I might start looking at scaling out. But anyway, that's what I got, guys. See you next time.